Okay guys, we're going to do a cool down for all of these workouts that are really hard. I'm going to give you a nice thorough cool down. So we're going to start off sitting on the floor. Okay? The first thing I want you to do is put your soles of your feet together, and this is stretching out the inner thighs. Now, this is going to be a good stretch to do after any of my workouts, no matter what it is. Kickboxing, ball, weights, whatever. So this is good enough here if you can just sit up here. If your legs will just go to here, eventually they will go to here. Always listen to your body and take it just a tiny bit farther than you think you can, just a tiny bit. Go into your stretches really, really slow and easy. Press the knees down if you want a bigger stretch to the inner thigh. Don't round your back. Try to keep your spine an extension of your neck an extension. All right, bring this one leg out and keep one in. If you can do this. I've got my toe flexed toward my shin because I'm going to do, that's helping your calf get a little extra stretch. Take a deep inhale. You're going to have a flat back, you're not going to round it, and you're going to reach down your leg as far as you can go. If you're very flexible, I'm not very flexible, but if you are, grab your toes and get a nice calf stretch as you're getting a back hamstring stretch in the back of your leg. Okay? Hold. Bring it up. All right, now what we're going to do is bring this knee up. So you're sitting like this. We're going to wrap around this knee. We're going to do a full spinal twist. And hold. Look over your shoulder as far as you can. Keep your abs tucked. Try to sit up tall. That's a full spinal twist. Let's go to the other side. We're going to stretch out this hamstring and calf. If you can't reach your calf, at least point your toe towards you and you will feel a stretch in that calf. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, walk down your leg as far as you feel comfortable, or if you can, with one or two hands, you're going to stretch out your calf. And breathe. I feel these. I can only imagine us both loving through the night. I can only imagine us together. Okay, this knee comes up, wrap around, sit nice and tall, deep inhale, exhale as you look over the shoulder and to the back of the room. Full spinal twist. I can only imagine to know if you will be. Okay, back. All right, now we're going to go to the back. You're going to roll it down one vertebrae at a time. All right, always listen to your back. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring both knees into the chest. I'm going to move down just a little bit. All right, you're going to hold it here. This is a wonderful back stretch. I think just about anybody can do this. If you can't do this, then you're just going to tuck the pelvis and release. You don't want space. Now I know sometimes your booty might be really big, but you can still tuck the pelvis, okay? No matter what, you can still tuck that pelvis. That'll really feel good, okay? Let's do 4 more. 4. So your pelvis is like a basin, a bucket. And 2, release, and 1, release. Now, bring up your leg, and we're just gonna rotate the ankle. Get a little bit of a hamstring stretch at the same time. Other side. Now point and flex, point and flex. I know these are really boring, but they're so beneficial. Okay, do any of you want, this is a glute stretch and it's great for sciatica. You're going to cross this leg over. If you feel a really good stretch right there, then that's all you need to do for now. This is stretching out the glute muscles. If you can do more, bring the knee in, and this is your goal. If this is enough, hold it here. If not, grab behind this thigh and pull it in and hold. This is a really good glute release, and if you have sciatica, this is awesome for sciatica. And just hold and breathe. It's so important to stretch after workout, you guys. When you work out, your muscles contract and they get real short. This is going to bring them back and elongate them so you don't have injury as easily. This will help you prevent injury, and it'll help you stay limber. All right, other side. Bring this foot down, bring this one up, and we're gonna rotate the ankles. Other way. Do as many of these as you like, and then flex and point. You could do these before you get out of bed, the ankle rolls. 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Cross this foot over the opposite knee. Hold it here if it's enough. Bring it up. If this is enough, you just stay here. If you got more, grab behind. Okay? Try not to let your neck go up like that. Try to bring that relaxed. This is, like I said, sciatica stretch and a glute stretch. Okay, bring your knees back into your chest. I love this stretch right here. This one feels good. If you want to, and only if you feel like you can round up your back and point your head towards your knee. And this, you can feel like a C shape, like your body feels a good stretch through the upper back. Now bring your legs right here, and you're gonna rotate. Now, your ideal is to get to the floor. If you can't go to the floor yet, that's okay. You maybe eventually will. I've got my arms out. If that's hard, don't put them out as far, okay? Bring your knees in. Very, 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 very slowly go into these stretches, okay? You might have one side, and you probably will, that's more flexible than the other side. Do this again, nice and slow. To the other side. You should feel a nice stretch through your armpit too, which is good after doing those ball workouts or any kind of weights. And to the other side. Nice and easy. Bring it back. Okay, now bring one leg down and bring this one, your toe is in the inner thigh. You're gonna reach it over. Now this, you might not be able to go very far at all, but this is a deeper stretch like we just did. I love this stretch because it feels so good to the lower back. My dog is pouting over there. Other side, leg out, bring this toe into the inner thigh and stretch. Oh, this feels so good. This is where I have it. This is your quadratus lumborum muscle right here. Your QL, they call it. And a lot of low back comes from this muscle. It's a really deep muscle, and this targets that muscle. It feels so good. All right, let's bring it back. All right, now I want you to roll to your side and come up because I don't want you to hurt yourself. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Move slowly so you don't get dizzy. We're gonna do this shoulder stretch. Okay. Another shoulder stretch. Feel free to hold these as long as you want. You can even do stretching in sets. You can take a day where you're not going to do cardio or weights and just work on flexibility. But always make sure your body's warm before you do a stretch. Or you can't stretch a cold muscle because it just won't stretch. Think of putting a rubber band in the freezer and you freeze it and you try to stretch it, it's going to break. You want to warm it up first and then it'll be real pliable. This is a stretch for the back of the arm, which is called the triceps group. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Other side. Bring it down, bring your arms forward. This is a good stretch for the upper back. Bring it back, and you can just see how I'm just opening up my chest. So you're just putting your fingers on the back, or the hands on the floor, and you're just stretching. And you should feel a nice stretch through your chest and your upper back. Come back. We're gonna do another full spinal twist. This time our legs are crossed. If you can't cross your legs, don't worry about it. Just do what you can. Do what you can, okay? Now it's really important for the neck, okay? Always move into your neck really slow, okay? So you're gonna bring it this way and this way. So your shoulders are down and relaxed. You might feel a little crunching. That's called crepitus. I have tons of it in my neck. It's okay. Now just look over as far as you can. Now to go deeper on this stretch, you're gonna bring your hand like this, head down, here toward the shoulder. Put your head on, but don't pull, just let it rest. This arm comes down, and you're gonna feel a really good stretch to the side of your neck. And then you're gonna look toward your arm. When am I ever going to learn? All right. And every time you're in for a relaxing stretch, you're going to hear that stupid phone. Grr. Sorry. I got to get a little more professional with this filming stuff. I will. All right. Now just bring your neck down, very gently and hold. You can add just add your fingertips to the back of your neck. Bring it up and press the elbows to the back. This is going to open up the chest. Okay. Now from this, you can stretch out the side body this way. Stretch. You should feel a nice stretch to the side, and we just worked that core today. Or if you did this workout I just did, you might have worked the core today. Depends on when you watch this. And do it again the other side. And again the other side. A good bicep stretch is this, and it's a good stretch, flexor stretch, release. If you work with your hands a lot, you can do some rolls with your wrists. Okay. Okay, we're gonna close this up, but I want to show you a few more. Okay, if you're on all fours, you can do the round and release for your back. Round and release. You can sit back into your heels and get a nice stretch. Sorry, my dog's driving me crazy. If you have balance, you can grab onto something. If you don't, you're just gonna step it out. Now press this hip forward. This is a really good hip flexor stretch. You're flexing the hip forward. You're pushing this, and you'll feel the stretch right here, okay? So good because we work our hip flexors so much. I'm gonna have to work an abdominal routine for us too. I've never done that, I don't think. Yeah, I did one time. All right. Come up. And I'll fix this. Okay, guys. Oh, that big glare. You're done. You did great. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.